Alright, looks like we are live. We are indeed. Alright. Well, good morning and happy Easter. Hope everybody's having a great morning. It is Sunday, Easter Sunday. And it's a little chilly out, but not bad. Also was a very beautiful Easter morning, but now it's a bit cloudy, but I kind of figured that was going to happen. We've been having a series of showers the last couple days, but I mean, you know what they say. April showers bring May showers. May flowers, I mean. Then again, around here, I mean, May can definitely be full of showers, but we'll see. Sometimes we get a day of spring, and then it's like summer until November. Anyway, we're going to be doing some Animal Crossing. And I totally planned this to be my little, like, Easter special. Like, I knew exactly the day Easter was supposed to be this year and everything, and, like, yep, we're doing Animal Crossing today. Like, I'm so on point with the calendar that I have people come up to me and be like, hey, Mr. Streamer Man Smiles, when is Christmas? And I look at the person in the eye and I go, it's on the 25th of December. And they go, thank you. I will now procure gifts for my friends and family. You're invited to the wedding. Actually happened. Really happened. Can't prove I'm wrong. Yeah, I actually didn't know when Easter was, so this was like a happy... oh, I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, it kind of just turned out to be a little happy accident, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna go, like, do my little cleanup around the island, do kind of my daily stuff I do when I log in and play the game off stream. And then we'll go to I forget what it's called, but we'll go make some resort homes. And maybe do a couple, like, Bunny Day stuff here on the main island. I actually don't remember, I mean, other than all the resources becoming eggs, back when the game first came out, I don't really remember all that you're supposed to do for Bunny Day, other than I think give eggs to Zipper. He did mention something about building, like, all the Bunny Day furniture, and then he has something special, but I don't know if I want to do all that. Maybe I might, just for fun. See, yeah, I hit those rocks. Okay. I was gonna have my little character dressed up in a little egg outfit, but apparently I didn't have any of them saved in my closet, so I just grabbed these bunny ears. I figured that's the most festive I can get. already hit this. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I was right. Uh-oh. I have to put this away. This is typically what I do when I first boot up the game. I just get my money rock, I dig up all the fossils, even though there's earth eggs. Pick up any weeds I find. I don't feel like shooting that down. I'm a little bit tempted to, but I've already shot down like so many. Oh, there's an actual present. Okay, now that we've got our money rock for the day, there's no reason to hit any more rocks for the day. That's typically what I do. Once I get my money rock, I just pretty much stop. I already know that. So this is my little like Mario. I should have like explained my sections of the island. Let me start over here. I'll explain a little bit. So this is my Lost Woods. I kind of have it Zelda themed. I should try and make it more Zelda themed, like maybe putting more rupees here, like a little like trail. But yeah, this is kind of like my little Lost Woods. You can't really get lost in it. I mean, I guess you could. It's easy to get out. And then over here is very clearly my Mario section. And then over here is the orchard of fruit trees. Found that. In a good location. I keep that. Yeah, so my main fruit is peaches, but I wanted to have like an area where you can like see all the fruit. So I made like this little orchard area that's just all different kinds of fruit. And then since we're over here, this is like the main area where my house is. Kind of where we started, little garden. Over this way leads to the little hot spring. I was thinking about changing these trees to bamboo. I don't have any bamboo on my island anymore. Well, I do now, but they're all in storage. But I was thinking about just making this area just full of bamboo. Maybe even change these trees or one of them. We'll see. Still working a little bit on this section. Just really slowly. I am happy with how this area is, though. But yeah, we got just random little like monuments and stuff that I wanted to have set up. And here's like a little tiny campsite. And then I have like a little tiny farm area set up. Let me just check here. Yeah, I have a little like farm set up right here. Just thought it looked nice. And this is the actual campsite. Which I'm thinking about temporarily moving this so I can get this area like covered in dirt, but I mean it works. I wonder if I can still get a recipe from a villager, even though it's a holiday. Harold would make a good superhero, not gonna lie. Alright, so over here I just have just some more little monuments and stuff. Still kind of thinking about what I want to do with this area, but I'll just see. This is kind of like the seaside residential area. And this part, this is like my favorite thing. It's a little bus stop. I think it's really cute. And then over here's I guess you can call it the main part of the island. This is kind of where all the homes are. All the residential stuff, museum and everything. Jeez, there's so many earth eggs today. I don't remember digging up this many the last couple of days. Hi there, Alia Tulin. Good morning. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good morning. Okay, I don't think I can get a recipe from any of the villagers today. I thought so, but you never know. I hope you're having a good evening. I keep forgetting time zones. Ooh, fishing tourney. I think that's the one I missed. Can't remember. Alright, down here we have our little beach with our shop set up right by the waterfront. Yeah, there's so many earth eggs. This is the most earth eggs I've dug up, like, this week. Jeez. All these earth eggs. Okay, I think that's just about everything. Now we'll get these fossils checked, get our coffee, go from there. And this is pretty much what I do every time I play the game. I just get my stuff. Kind of just go from there. I was hoping he would offer pigeon milk. That's what well, okay, I didn't have pigeon milk in my coffee this morning. I added some almond milk. Figured I'd do something like a little bit special this morning for Easter. Okay, we'll sell some of the stuff that I don't need, and then a lot of the other stuff, mostly like resources, are going to storage. I feel like I already have one of these, but... Yep, they are bunny ears. I didn't have any of the, like, festive stuff, so I figured I'd just go ahead and wear some bunny ears. Because there's, like, little, egg costumes. I apparently didn't have any made, so I just went ahead and grabbed these bunny ears. Wanted to at least be a little bit festive. Do our morning group stretching. I didn't know there's like stuff you can get for doing this every day. So I'm like, yeah, you gotta do this every day. Plus you get Nook Miles for it. I tried doing this with the Joy-Cons. It was very weird. Let's see. Well, I guess I can give him a couple. With Earth Eggs, you can make certain stuff. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different eggs for Bunny Day. There's like Earth Eggs that you get out of the ground. Let's see. Yeah, there's like Earth Eggs. Leaf Eggs are like in the trees that you shake down. You can like visibly see them. Wood Eggs are from trees that you can like cut. Water Eggs you get from fishing. Stone Eggs you get from hidden stones. Sky Eggs, there's like balloons that travel like really fast and you just shoot them down. I'll show you some of the like stuff you can craft too with them. Actually, the villager with that outfit you can actually craft. Not this stuff. There we go. Yeah, like you can do bunny day stool, table, wardrobe. And here's the like eggshell costumes. And more stuff. Oh, I forgot all about the bunny day bag. Oh. I was wondering if it would count, because I guess apparently I made everything. Yeah, like that balloon that has a sky egg in it. Yeah, I was gonna give him some eggs, but since he gave me the wand, I might as well just, I don't know. Guess I'll just keep my eggs. Oh, you can also eat the eggs too, and they'll give you like energy to lift up trees and destroy rocks. Okay, so since we've done just about what I normally do daily, normally I take Captain's boat, but I'll skip that today. It's not that important. I just wanted to look over here to see if there's anyone that needed a hotel room. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to work. Oh, you use a slingshot to pop the balloon. Oh, I can't get it out, but yeah, you just use a slingshot. And as long as you stand like underneath it, you can pop it. Ooh. Okay. Now let's see, what do I feel like making somebody? Oh, I almost forgot about this. Ooh, I might make one of these when I get back to my island, if I have enough stuff. I know Lottie mentioned something about the cafe. I wonder if I can like walk up to him and be like, "Hey, you want a job?" I mean, not a job. Do you want a home? Oh wait, these are already people that have homes, I think. Oh wait, no. Yeah, there's a couple of people here that don't. Mention something about video games. That honestly should be fun. Game development studio. Well, that's easy enough. Okay, I gotta remember all the stuff I can do. Because there's like so much you can like change up here. I always forget and I feel bad not changing stuff. Almost forgot how it worked. Now, if I was a game development studio, what would I look like? Kind of lean in on that. We'll go with that. Actually, yeah, I'm kind of like leaning towards this one. Doesn't really fit building, but that's honestly fine. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the part where I'm gonna be like making a lot of different decisions. But that's the fun of it. See, maybe we have like a little outdoor area for like lunch break. If I have the stuff to make a little picnic area. This is gonna be like the nicest game development studio ever. Well, I'm gonna put this off to the side because I may not use it, but I kind of want to try to use it. Okay. I think we'll go with this. Can't remember what miscellaneous stuff I've got. I was thinking maybe a fountain, but I think that's too fancy. Wait. Yeah, I think all the flowers... There we go. Okay. No, we'll have a money tree because every game development studio needs a money tree. I feel like every game studio wants a money tree. There we go. Let me move these, like, down there so we can make another money. Like I said, every game development studio needs a money tree. Alright, looks pretty good. Let me... Can I do a trash can? I just got waste bin. I don't really want that. At least not for outside. Okay. We'll just go inside then. Okay, here comes the fun part. Okay. You know, I've seen a room look kind of like this in like a... There's like a picture I saw of like different Animal Crossing homes. I'm kind of tempted to do something like this. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. Not sure about the server room, but I mean, it kind of makes sense. Ah. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I was thinking like up against here would look nice. Because I do want it to be a little, like, cramped. That's kind of what we're going for. Go with that, and then that could work. It'd be kind of like a sketch page for like some type of thing in the game, or whatever game Curly's designing to make, or well, planning to make. I think I can put stuff on top of here. Oh, nice. Perfect. Okay, there we go. I knew I wasn't imagining the whiteboard. Maybe this should be like over here. Darn, no mini fridge. I thought I could put that on there. Maybe I was thinking of something else. Oh, that's the cardboard bit. Okay, there's that, but I think that's too big. Okay, I think we'll use the office cabinet. See if there's anything else I want to add. It's looking pretty good. Be a ventilation fan. And like a TV. Make it to wall mode. Still kind of leaning towards having this ventilation fan. Eh. But yeah, I could always add some scattered papers. Those would look good. I thought I had a telephone. Like a wall-mounted one. Oh, I guess I do, but it's like a old school one. Little small TV over there. There we go. We'll make it a little bit messy. I think we can... Oh. Yeah, we can change the lighting a little bit. I think that would be... I think that would be kind of good. Be like... there. I don't know, I feel like if someone actually like lived in this type of lighting situation, it'd be like bad on their eyes. I don't know, I believe in Curly though. He seems like he knows what he signed up for. Hi there, Alice Hodges. Good morning. Well, it's almost afternoon. Or good evening if you're in the evening. Hope you're having a great day, a great Easter Sunday. Yeah, I think I wanted to add a plant. It is. I collected a bunch of eggs and talked to Zipper. He apparently I did make every of the Bunny Day items, so he just went ahead and gave me like the reward for making everything. Oh, nice. I'm in the United States. I think England's like I don't know how many hours ahead because I'm on the East Coast. So I think you're like a couple hours ahead of me. I think this is. I want to say this is good. I'm gonna have to remember that for like the future, for like 5 hours ahead. Because I've always kind of wondered the time difference. I just never really looked it up. I kind of want this to be blue. There we go. Okay, this looks like if I was making a video game, I probably wouldn't make it in here, but if I had like no choice, I would make it in here. It's all ready. You mean like the animals that are going to be staying in the hotel room? Yeah, we're doing resort homes today. I pretty much already finished my hotel. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can get them to stand at the entrance in the hotel. It'd be nice if you could. Me too, I really like it. I know I saw some controversy like with having all the different animals walking around, but I honestly like it. It just makes your island feel more alive. Ooh. I didn't know this was in the game. Let's just hit I'm finished and just look at the app real quick. Because I'm really curious about this. I didn't even know this was a thing. Well, the showroom. I didn't know that was added in this. Well, I remember Coco. I've been trying to get like one or two my villagers to move. They just haven't decided to move yet. It's like everyone else that I want to keep on my island, they want to move, but uh two of them just don't want to move. So I'm thinking about just being like, okay, they can just stay here permanently. Because I like to try to cycle through different villagers. But I do like to keep some of my favorites. I think right now my favorite's Rolled. But that's just I think because he's a gym buff penguin. And he was one of my first villagers that I had on my island. I still have my original two. Decide, am I feeling aqua or purple today? Go with aqua. And agree to the terms of service. I'll keep this up for a bit if anybody wants to check that out. I'm gonna post. Let's do this one because I really like this one. Yeah, that's the one thing I really like is you can see who just based on the hotel, you can get villagers that lived there previously and they're like, "Oh, hey, I missed this place. I came back." I thought that was really cool. I do wish they had something for the campsite, like if a villager stayed on your island in the hotel, or well, if an animal lived in the well, not lived, but if an animal stayed at the hotel then showed up in the campsite later. I wish there was some dialogue for that, but it's all right. Because it just seems like they just found your island for the first time once they show up at the campsite. Oh yeah, this one was I think a good one I did. Oh, the restroom one was fun. I'll post up a couple. Okay. Let me check out some cool stuff. Yeah, I think I had that happen like the next day after the DLC released. It was like I had someone at the hotel, then they showed up at the campsite the next day and they're like, "Oh, hey, this is my first time here." And it's like, "No, you were here yesterday." Check this out. I know the one thing that's kind of funny is I kind of forgot what animals have lived on my island, so it's like I see them show up at the hotel and they're like, "Oh yeah, I miss this place." I'm like, "Oh, I forgot you even lived here." Oh, the inside's really nice too. Oh, and there's an upstairs. Haven't unlocked upstairs yet. Wonder if that's coming up though. Whoa. Wait a second. This is like a bank. This is very deceptive. This is so cool though. Yeah, I think because the hotel's like brand new, and I don't think they like accounted for that when making it. It's also the same for when like you make a resort home for an animal and then they show up at your hotel. They just don't remember you. Which I mean, I guess to be fair, you are wearing a uniform, so I mean they probably just see it as some kind of disguise or something. That place is really cool. I like the upstairs like bank vault area. I wish you can like leave a like or something. I guess you could do follow. I want to check this place out. Yeah, I think there's like a video about like how New Horizons is programmed. Can't remember if I watched it or not. Cool. This kind of reminds me of like a at least like some. It's been a while since I've been in a movie theater, but this kind of reminds me of like a little movie like concession stand area. I'm sure a lot of they're like I'm sure nowadays concession stands are like toned down a lot. But this just reminds me of one. Oh, I like the little arcade over here. Oh, I thought I was stuck. I would too. But those fries look good. Oh, this is cool. It's like a little cafe up top. Oh, this is so cool. How did... Okay, I think... Wait. How... How did they make this? Because... Huh. I wonder if that's like a technique I haven't learned yet. Or maybe it is a technique I learned, I just haven't... I just haven't, like, personally figured out how to do it myself. I would too, like, this is just nice, like a little beachside cafe. And you got, like, art to look at. This person's made, like, a lot of really cool things. It really is. I've pretty much been playing this series, like, since the beginning. I actually played it, like, when the first game, well, not really the first game, but when it came out on the GameCube here in America, I actually played it, like, I think weeks early because I think Blockbuster had it available to rent for some reason. I don't know whether it was like a if it was like some type of deal they did with Nintendo, but I rented it and I've loved it ever since. Yep. Technically the very first game released on the Nintendo 64, but we never got that version. So for America, we got it on the GameCube, which was kind of like a more enhanced version of the N64 version, and because that version was like so good, they ported it to Japan. The series looked really neat. I really like the outside of this and just how it looks so foggy. It looks so cool. It really is. I just love the outside of this. It looks so cool. It really is. Also kind of, I think just because of the colors, it kind of reminds me of Metroid as well. Okay, let me look at one more. Or maybe two more, because there's a medical center. I really want to see there, but I want to see what this looks like. I'll check out one more and I'll get back to work. I don't know, I might check out that medical center. I'm curious. Oh, I like the look of this place. Oh, I like the art. Just the art and the vibes, it sounds really good. Nice. Oh, and I like the there we go. I like the little clothes in the stalls. And the trapped villager. Can I talk to him? Oh. Okay, that one was pretty quick, so I'm gonna check out one more. I'll check out that medical center. It was really pretty. This is a really cozy medical center. I feel like... Okay, I was about to say, I feel like I'm gonna be deceived if I walk through here. Like, it'll turn into like a spooky medical center. I bet people have done that. I try to see if anybody like uploaded any. I guess they're cured. It's pretty neat up here. Keep thinking it's the report thing. I keep thinking it says I want to report a crime. This is a really neat medical center. Okay. Now that I know that's a thing, let's get back to work. So I can show off more stuff to people. Well, on the showroom app. I'm tempted to do the appliance request. I do like the idea of an old school internet cafe. Oh, here's Pate. I think... Yeah. We'll do Pate's request. This is the tough part. Trying to figure out where I want my cafe to be. Or well, I guess it's technically Pate's Cafe. She seems nice. Can't remember if I ever saw Pate before today. I think right here is good. Alright. What would look good for an internet cafe? I almost forgot I can... There's different trims for this house. A lot of different trims. Looks pretty cute. I think I want to go with like a yellow door. There's actually this building, I think it's still around, that's kind of like Wario colors. It's like yellow and purple. I can't remember if it's like in my area or if it's somewhere else. It's been a while since I've seen it. It could have been painted over for all I know. But every time I saw it, I'd be like, hey, that's the Wario house. Or the Wario building. I can't remember if it was like a house or business or what. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. I think I might have some like little outdoor stuff. I really wish you can use like all the items that you've collected for the DLC, but I have a feeling that's like for later on. But that's fine. I like being able to use what I've got. Still would be nice to use maybe like a couple things, but sometimes it's best to make do with what you've got. Maybe I shouldn't do everything. Should do it by housewares. I didn't know that you can put flowers on on the sand. I'm as shocked as Pate is. Oh, I do. I know on the GameCube I had Monique. I think she was like the only cat villager I had back in the day. Yeah, she was one of my favorites. I think I saw her a few times in this game, but not that much. Yeah, I like a lot of the cat villagers, like Bob, and there's Tangy, and then I think he's still in the game, Stinky. I also like the monkey villagers too. Because back on the DS for Wild World, they were kind of like rare. You had to go to like I think a Toys R Us event to get them, and I think you could only get one. And then the only other way you could get them on the DS was if you used an action replay, which I remember a lot of people using action replay back in the day. It makes some crazy towns. Debating if I wanted a gazebo. I think it would look pretty nice. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm sure you probably could. I actually might look that up because I'm kind of curious as well if someone's done that. That'd be really cool. Okay, I think that looks good. Kind of a weird internet cafe, but we are by the beach, so makes sense to me. Let me just check to see what the stuff I can use. I didn't really look through here that much. Okay. Back in the day when I had Monique, I'd call her Monique Q. I think I saw her as one of the chorus for my hotel one day. It was really cool to see. I'm like, oh, you made it. It was like a little reunion, except well, I guess it technically was a reunion in a way. Oh, Kabuki's really cool. I almost forgot about him. Let's see if this is supposed to be an old school internet cafe. Maybe we can do make it kind of look like a. I guess it is technically some kind of cafe, an internet cafe. So we'll make it look kind of like a coffee shop. I know for the penguins, I know I mentioned I really like Rolled, but I also like Cube. Because back in the day on the GameCube, he would wear like a Nintendo GameCube logo shirt. I think he's still in the game, but he doesn't have that shirt, which kind of makes his well, I mean, I guess in a way, him being included, it's like a joke for Ice Cube. Looks pretty good. I could add some rugs and stuff. I feel like I'm doing that a lot today. Accidentally rotating like one object at a time. Move that somewhere else, but for now that should be okay. Actually, I might make this a little bit bigger. I do too. I kind of just get a good idea of like, not really of like what they want, but like, I just get a good idea when using the recommended furniture. Well, I don't think I've seen Rudy before, or I might have. I think we're gonna just have a really big internet cafe. I got a lot of plans for this. That's even. Nice. I got a couple of the Animal Crossing cards. Not a whole lot, but I know I got Rosie, Patches, I got Sahara, and I think there's one more, I just can't remember. Yeah, there's some cards that I kind of want to get because like you can have certain characters show up like a lot of the like Pelican mail service people from the previous games. You can have them show up. Well, show up in like the roost. That's actually I'm pretty sure that's like the only way to see some of like the past characters is through the cards. Kind of miss hearing about internet cafes. I don't, at least in America, I don't think they're a thing anymore. I think they're like a small thing that's been going away. Oh, I almost forgot I could use the gaming chair. I'll add a couple gaming chairs for variety. Actually, I think what I'll do is switch these around. There we go. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done any villager hunting. I think once I get these two villagers to move, I might do that just for fun. Ooh, almost forgot I could put in a laptop. I think the first villager I ran into when doing like the island stuff was Audie, and I've kept her ever since then. She's like my permanent mainstay. I'm like, nah, you can't leave. Never. It's also pretty fun from what I remember. Never know who you're gonna run into. Ooh, I think that's perfect. Okay, this should work. Maybe I can have like a little. I don't know if it'd be a meeting area. You can have something. Actually, let's not have any windows. Have that there. Some bright light. Oh, or not. I hope so. Trying to make it look really cool, kind of like an actual internet cafe, at least from what I've seen in like movies and video games and stuff. But also adding my own little twist to it. I was thinking about having like a little meeting area right here. I guess I still could. What I got for sofas, other than the double sofa. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I think I can't remember if that was the the Skyrim grandma that played like a lot of Skyrim, or I might be confusing the two. But I remember that. So I remember there was this one YouTuber that I think it might have been the one named after Audie. I know she did like a whole bunch of like videos on Skyrim, just many different RPGs and like doing unboxings of like deluxe editions. It's been so long since I've seen any of her videos though. Or at least it feels like it's been a long time. Let's see. I'm trying to find a wastebasket. I can't remember where it is. Like it makes sense to be in miscellaneous. Oh, I guess it's right here. Yeah, I got Audie on my island. I should throw in a little arcade game too. Or, I really want to do pinball, but I feel like I'm making like a little waiting room area. Okay, I want to put one more down. Maybe a thing of French fries. Maybe. So many different options I could choose. Oh, instant noodles will be a good idea. Oh, I think I remember Octavian. That's one of the octopuses, right? Or I guess technically octopi is the right word. So that's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. I was afraid I was gonna copy something else. Yeah, I don't think there's like a whole lot of them. I know even back in like the other games, they're kind of like there weren't really a whole lot of them to begin with. They were kind of like one of those, oh, these are kind of I don't know whether like rare is the right word, but kind of like rare. Okay. Almost forgot about wall decor. Almost forgot I could do a gaming desk too. Hold on. Do I have room for a magazine rack? I probably do, but maybe I'll do that in like the very back. There we go, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, we definitely need a clock in this little internet cafe. And a security camera. I don't know that. I feel like sit at the front. Put one there. Let's see if I got that. Let me move it. There we go. Yeah, now that you mention it, wallflowers would be really nice in this little cafe. Too far. You really are. So I didn't really think about any plant like wall plants, but it really would look nice with the brick wall and everything. Hello, Gypstar. Happy Bunny Day to you too. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, sorry, I might have butchered your name a little bit. Apologies. Yeah, I was thinking about adding some lights too. Oh, nice. I said it and then I like looked at the name again. I'm like, oh wait, I think there's like another S or something in there. But I'm glad I got it. Well, that's good. I'm just chilling doing some Animal Crossing decorating. Funny enough, I actually didn't plan this for Easter. It kind of just happened. This needs to go a little bit, I think. Oh, I see what you mean. There is an extra R there too. That's neat. I think now that you mentioned, okay, I had to double check. I thought for a second I had laundry I had to put away myself. And yeah, Bunny Day honestly is a better name for Easter. I mean, it's already like advertised as that. So I mean, it makes sense to me. I've been playing for uh like so stream wise I've been playing it for 2 hours, but for the game itself I've been playing since it released back in 2020. I had to think about that real quick. I haven't played it like consecutively since it released because I've kind of played it on and off like most people do. But I've pretty much had the game since it came out. Want to do that? I played just about every game that's released in America. Because I know they released the game on the Nintendo 64 in Japan. I played pretty much every Animal Crossing, except for some of the side games like Amiibo Festival. I have it, but I never played it. But all the main Animal Crossing games I've played. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about lights. I remember City Folk. I never really I think because I played so much of Wild World, I just really didn't get into it that much because it was kind of the same as Wild World. So I didn't really play it that long, but I did like the city feature though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your dog. Yeah, Animal Crossing and just cozy games in general always help. I think that's one reason why I'm liking Pokopia a lot too. I've been playing that a little bit. It's just so cozy. I can just sit back and relax and just let time just, I don't know, just let time go. Same with this. That's why I really wanted to do some of this DLC on stream because it's just so relaxing and there's really no right or wrong way to do any of this. Let's see if these spotlights look good somewhere. I don't think. Well, that's good. I know my family's been looking into getting another dog. We just haven't really decided on anything. We have one dog right now. I believe she'll be 9 years old this year, and then she's turning 10 next year. That's fair. I mean, Okopia is pretty different than like stuff like Animal Crossing. Like there's some similarities, but there still is a big difference. Yeah, like pretty much any decorating is good decorating. And I think this area might be finished. I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to put up maybe some KK slider or I think this might be another one that I upload to the little I forget what it's called. The one thing I just unlocked. I think this might be another good one we put up there. Oh, nice. I've been behind on the vacation homes because I've been playing this game like off and on in the past. I play it like every day. At least I log in, but I haven't really done a whole lot with the vacation homes. Like I just unlocked the app with they can like visit other people's stuff. Just got that. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's really not picky with like how you decorate anything. Like pretty much everything's right. Like I remember I made I think one of the animals for the resort homes wanted to make an make a resort home that's just full of toilets, like it's a toilet paradise. So I'm just like, okay, have all these toilets. Oh, I'd say this turned out really good. Let's double check the. Let me check one more thing. I... Oh. Oh, wait, I want that on the wall. Okay, perfect. I uploaded a few things to it. And I'll probably upload this next because this is just really nice. Yeah, we can visit the toilet home. Let's say this is completed. It's all ready. You know, when I first started making this home, I had an idea and I was afraid it wasn't going to work, but it turned out great. You did. Thank you, Alice. Especially with the wall stuff, I forgot about the plants and everything. Like, I know I wanted to put up art, but I forgot about, like, doing plants. Like, I just didn't think about it. I can't remember if I bought them or not. Just say not yet. Okay, we'll take a break and go to the toilet house. That sounds weird now that I said it. There it is. Okay, so this is Lionel's toilet fortress, or toilet home. Made sure to put like some porta potties out here. On the inside, it pretty much looks like a nice bathroom. Got these here. Some stalls. This is my favorite. This dining room table with 2 toilets to sit on. And then I wanted to make like a little nice bathroom, so like with a bathtub and everything. Wait, did that do it automatically? Oh, it did. I didn't realize that does that. That's cool. It really is. When I saw that he was like saying, "Hey, I want a place full of toilets," I'm like, okay, I gotta do this idea because this is crazy. But I mean, if you think about it, the toilet is kind of like a unique design piece, I suppose. I'm always reminded of this art piece of a urinal that just has like some writing on the side of it, and someone like said, "This is art." I think that's like the only thing I learned in art school. Yeah, this is Lionel's toilet fortress. Yeah, I was thinking about giving him like, I think at the time I was thinking about giving him something more royal like gold, but I figured I'd like incorporate gold into it. Pick up some chocolates real quick. I'm pretty sure I got chocolates, but I might as well just go ahead and get more. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Go ahead and buy that. I'm wondering that too. There's gonna be a fountain theme. Alright, before we start back, I'm gonna go run and actually use the bathroom myself and also get some more water. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I know the next time I stream, I want to, like, ideally, I want to have like a be right back, like, slide show image thing or something. I still want to do that. But I think what I'm going to do just temporarily is like have like a little text thing that says AFK or BRB or something. I'm going to try to get that set up for next time. Alright, let's see what our options are. Got a studio for movies, lifeguard. Still wants his Kotatsu. Oh yeah, the appliances. I was thinking about that. Let's do the appliances. That piqued my interest. Hmm. Where to put this appliance home? I remember last time when we ran into that villager. She was saying, well, she was saying about the appliances. I'm like, oh, I like that idea. But I liked the last one we did. 8. Let's do it right there. That looks like a good spot. Home full of appliances. There's a lot of options to choose from. I might do the studio next. Kind of like this. Make it like maybe a little log cabin or something, full of appliances. Oh, that looks good. Oh, I don't think I ran into him yet. But I do like how that thing with his name though that you mentioned kind of reminds me of Kingdom Hearts a little bit. As weird as it sounds, but I just I just know from like Kingdom Hearts, some of the characters have like an X in their name. I'm pretty sure there's like a plot reason. It's just been a while since I've played Kingdom Hearts, so I don't remember the actual reason, but I do remember that. I think the green roof would be good, or yeah. Oh, wait, that's the door we started with. Maybe that was. I don't remember. Actually, maybe we can do one to match the roof. I'm liking that. I'll have to remember him. Because now that you've described him, I think I might have seen him maybe as one of like the icons you can get on the Switch Online hub. I might have remember seeing him on that, but I'll keep my eyes peeled. I think that looks good. Let's see, this is going to be a home full of appliances, so let's see what we can do for the outside, appliance-wise. Oh, we could do like some outdoor cooking stuff. That works. Oh, I think I had Eloise on my island at one point. Because I remember I had one elephant villager, and I think Eloise was the one that was on my island. Oh, I almost forgot to upload the last home we did. Well, we could do it after this one. If I can remember. Who knows, this might take another long while. I really liked how that cafe turned out for Pete. Looks really nice. Oh, actually, I didn't even realize they can change the color of this, actually. Might need to do that for the one I have at the campsite. Keep it green. I think Eloise showed up as a visitor for the hotel one day. I think she might be the only villager that lived on my island that I actually remember her living on the island. Add another tree. Can I get rid of... Oh, I can get rid of those. Okay. I'm thinking about replacing them with the stone fence. I don't think I've seen Opal before. Need a Lily of Valley, and I think I might do a little like something orange. Maybe orange tulips. Yeah, I don't think I've met Opal, but I think I remember seeing her name. I think it was like on the Switch Online hub. Let's see. I can't remember if I have like any outdoor appliances. 'Cause I just remembered that. I'm like, oh, I could use like a what's it called? Lawnmower. But I don't think I have one. Oh, the bird villagers are really cool too. I have hold on. Let me make sure I got his right name. I think it's okay. Yeah, I've got Lucha as one of my bird villagers. I want to say I had Twiggy on my island at one point. Yeah, right now my main bird villager is just Lucha. I like his luchador mask. And the inside of his home, it looks like a wrestling ring. So cool. I think I remember Midge and Jitters. Might have met them as visitors to the hotel. Oh yeah, I think I had one of the chickens as a villager at one point. The eagles are really cool. I think on the GameCube I had either one or two of the chicken villagers. I can't remember which ones though. Alright, for the outside this looks pretty good. The inside's gonna be the fun part. Okay, since we're gonna have like a bunch of appliances, I don't want to make it too big. I kind of want to make it this size. Oh, I think I had Apollo on my island. Either I had him on my island or I had him like in one of the Animal Crossing games. Apollo was really cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, that looks really neat. It just doesn't really match. Let me check and see what I've got. Maybe I can do something better. Okay, I think this might look good. Just matches well. Okay, I know for a fact we'll need a partition wall. Okay. I was trying to see if I could like change it to something else. I can't. I remember Egbert and I think I want to say I had Ava, but I think I remember all of those chicken villagers, except maybe Nox. I don't recall ever running into Nox at one point. Let's see. Oh, the squirrels are really cool. I like Agent S. Don't think I've had a squirrel on my island though. At least not living on the island. Well, I mean like that they lived on the island as a resident. Agent S is really cool. I actually want to try and get like a squirrel villager on the island because I always at my window I always get like squirrels that visit sometimes and they're just like checking in my room and I'm always looking back at them and they're looking at me. Honestly, squirrels just in general are really cool. I remember pecan. I think I had pecan in one of the games. Thought I set the pattern I wanted. Wrong one. There we go. Okay. Actually, I don't know if that works. Oh, I remember Static. Static's really cute. I know the kangaroo villagers were also kind of like one of those. I guess that might still be kind of like one of those rare ones where there's like not a whole lot of them, or maybe there are a whole bunch of them. I remember there was like not a whole lot of them back in the day. There's like maybe 4 or 5. I don't think I've seen Blair. The name looks familiar, but I might have seen her. I can't remember. I just know the name looks familiar. That looks good. I think I remember Filbert. Yeah, there's like so many animals they've added to this game. Some of them I don't even remember them being in like previous games, so they're definitely a lot of them are definitely newer. I am kind of curious what ones they'll add in like the next game. I thought he was blue. Yeah, I remember him now. Because when he said Filbert, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he was blue. But I thought I was misremembering. Yeah, I remember seeing him. We built to an old school refrigerator, because then we can make it this color. I see what. I don't like the pink with it. Maybe I should do like orange and green. There's like orange and green in the wallpaper. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be. I'm just kind of wondering what they're going to do with it. Because I don't mind if they go back to like I want them to still have like DIY stuff and being able to like have so much creative flexibility. But I also don't mind if they go back a little bit to the series roots, just a tiny bit. I still want the creative flexibility though, which I think that's something they won't really change much. Well, in terms of like reverting any changes. Oh, that's a good name. New Adventures. I like that. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like I don't know what they can do. Like where they're going to take it. Unless they like give you the option to like have your own entire city or something. That'd be really crazy, but that'd be really cool too. I don't think we need the pants press. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like something kind of like a mix between like City Folk, New Leaf, and definitely like a couple things from New Horizons. That's kind of what I want as well. Like I love all the stuff they've done to the series for New Horizons. And I'm okay if they like take a little bit of a step away from like the DIY stuff. I still want it in the game, just maybe not as prominent. More holidays would be good. Because I remember back on the GameCube, there's like holidays for like there's so many holidays, and then they kind of scaled that back with Wild World. Let's see. Need more appliances. Oh, I think I remember that one. Bright Lights was really fun. I also really want some like previous characters like Lyle and the Pelicans, like the postal workers. I'd like them to come back. Because I think the only way you can see them in this game is if you have their amiibo card. I might be overthinking this too much. Our mini fridge, freezer. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, plants are a good idea. Should add like a little plant, even though this is like an appliance home. You do need some plants. Maybe I'll move this over here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I almost forgot. I should probably like add some green to this. Yeah, that's doable. I have any green rugs? Like, I do. That's too big. There we go. Well, I hope so too. I hope they like announce it this year. It would be really nice to just have something new to do. Like the update they did was really nice, and I was like surprised by like how much there was. But still, it'd be nice to have a brand new Animal Crossing game. We really do. I will say though, the DLC is a nice holdover though. Yeah, I really hope they announce something soon. This is like one of the game series that I really like, and also my family really likes as well. My mom and stepdad really love playing Animal Crossing. They still play the Animal Crossing mobile game. Yeah, back in the day on the GameCube, they would have like their own towns and everything. That phone down. Wait, I technically already have something for ironing. Yeah, there's like only so much. I'm glad I kind of like waited to do this DLC, and I've only been doing it like in pieces. 'Cause at least every time I boot it up and like do the DLC, it at least feels pretty new to me. So I'm glad I waited just a little bit. I'm not liking this organizer, so I'll get rid of that. Let's see. I think that looks... Yeah, that looks good. Actually opens up the two TV appliances. Just a little bit. And I think I wanted to do like a stereo system. This is one of my favorite songs. This is actually, if I remember correctly, this is Forced Life? Let me check. Yeah. This is actually the main theme for the GameCube game. I think Kit's just happy with whatever I decide for her resort home. Okay, well, we're in the cold, so I don't think an outdoor air conditioner would be helpful. But yeah, I could do like a more modern TV. I think the older TV just looks nice with everything. Oh yeah, I think I've seen Matilda as one of my hotel visitors. I'm gonna turn off the fan. I guess we technically don't need it, but I just think it would look nice. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. I want to say maybe this is might be done. Oh, I remember Punchy. I think I might have had him as a visitor too, quite a bit. I think I might have made him a VIP room. I still need to do one more VIP room to get the Nook Miles achievement for that. But yeah, plants. I was just thinking, like, what can I put in this corner over here? And then I remembered we talked about plants. There we go. Now to do some wall stuff, and I think we should be good. Yeah, the kangaroos are really cool. Might double check, but I don't think there's a whole lot of them. Not sure if I... Yeah, we'll go with natural. Oh, the pigs are really cool too. I have two of them. Their names are escaping me. Hold on, let me... I think one's name is Gala. Yeah, I have Agnes and Gala on my island. I was thinking about having Gala move, but She's just really cute. I can't like make her move. And then Agnes has been on my island since day one. And cakes sound really good right now. Oh, I didn't know this thing existed. Or maybe I did and I forgot. I don't know, it doesn't look familiar. It looks really cool. I don't think it fits with the theme, but it looks so cool there. Keeping it. Anything in the order? Oh yeah, I could do like a telephone too. Well, he does have a. Well, you could always have more phones. Life's. I don't know, something. Life's great when you have more phones. I think I've seen Chops and Hugh a couple times as hotel guests. And then I think I just did the game studio for Curly. I'm still so proud of that game studio. It looks so cool. Actually, wait. We'll do an intercom. I think there might be. The name sounds familiar. Let me actually check real quick. Yeah, there's one called Peggy. I think she was also in my hotel as well. Because she looks really familiar. I don't think we really need this wall fan, but it's an appliance. If it's an appliance, it's gonna be here. Actually, yeah, you know what? That's too much. Retro radiator. Yeah. Oh, I like Jeremiah. I think I had him in the GameCube, either the GameCube version or Wild World. I can't remember which one, but I remember I had him in one of the games at one point. I probably still do on the save file. It's been so long. Oh, then I do remember Hugh then. I just knew his name sounded familiar. Just couldn't quite picture him. That kind of looks neat. I don't think that's... Well, I mean... Modern kitchen appliances are kind of safe still now, sorta. I don't know. We'll go with that. That would be funny if he was. I want to say a pitcher plant, but I feel like we got plenty of plants. Looks nice. I kind of want a pitcher plant or like a Venus flytrap. Do have space by my window, so maybe I might do that. Okay, last but not least, let's check out ceiling. Oh yeah, I remember Lucky. I think I've heard those theories too. I'm trying to remember if there's like any other wild theories too. Kind of like that. Yeah, I remember hearing that like back in the day. King's Shelf might be a bit much, but I do like it. Oh yeah, the zipper theory. Yeah, I remember like a lot of people are wondering who Zipper is. I remember when New Horizons came out, people were thinking it was Tortimer. Actually, there was I remember there was like theories that Tortimer wasn't like around anymore because he was too old, but then he showed back up. Yeah, I think the Coco one, I think that one's kind of true. At least it makes sense to me when you look at Coco. Actually, uh, back in the GameCube, if you were in another person's town and you turned off the game, when you turn the game back on, your character's face will have a gyroid face. I don't think I've ever had that happen to me personally, but I remember like reading about it in the game guide that I had for Animal Crossing at the time. Because they were telling you like, oh, don't do this, or this will happen to you. Sometimes things can get pretty hot in the kitchen, so... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Let's check out the green, though. Well, I kind of like that. That's a nice color. Yeah, it was really crazy. And then I think Mr. Rossetti would pop up, because back then Mr. Rossetti would always be like mad if you reset the game. Now they've toned him down a lot, which I honestly don't mind. It's actually like really nice character building for him. Yeah, I don't think you can do it in any of the newer games now, but back then, if you turned off the game in another person's town, you'd just have a gyroid face. It only lasts for like that session that you were playing, but it's pretty spooky. And then I remember there were theories. It's actually true, but you could go into Tom Nook's store late at night if you like hit the back of his store like 10 times. It would like open up and he'd be there in PJs. I think you could do that in the Japanese version. Not sure if it's for the N64 version or the GameCube one. And then there's getting into Mr. Rossetti's like Rossetti's surveillance center. You'd have to like destroy a certain rock and you can get in there and see him. But I think that was only in the GameCube version in Japan or the N64 version. But I remember trying all of those because they were just rumors back in the day. Yeah, it's changed a lot. The thing that I love though is it's changed a lot, but it still retains like the same charm to it and gives you just more to do. When you in the screenshots I'd see of him in his pajamas after you wake him up in the middle of the night, he kind of looks mad at you for doing it. It's really funny. I think they did include that in in New Horizons, I think. Not New Horizons, New Leaf. I want to say they did, but I could be wrong. I didn't play a whole lot of New Leaf. I don't think so either. I just remember people always would joke about it. Yeah, you can just kind of tell he's just a nice dude wanting to make sure everybody gets a home. And then he gets his fair cut of money, which, I mean, to be honest, it is a lot of money, but I mean, I mean, that's fair, I guess. He is. Seeing what finishing touches I can put on this. I don't like the polka dots. Yeah, we'll just keep going with that. Me too. She's been, like, in my opinion, one of the best additions to the series. I also love that, like, she jingles when she walks. It's so cute. I want to say this is pretty complete. It looks pretty... It honestly looks really cozy. Like, I'm kind of glad I picked the winter location because this looks like a place you'd want to just stay in during the winter. Like, get yourself like a video game console or something, and well, a TV that's not this TV. I mean, maybe a retro game console like Super Nintendo, and this would be a good place to hold up in during the winter. Oh yeah, Rover. I think his event's coming up next month. Yeah, I remember he had like more of like a role back in the first game, the GameCube. You'd meet him on the train and he'd be like, "Hey, what's your name? Where you going?" Yeah, I'd really like him to like have that role again. I know the weird thing for like Wild World and City Folk is having Cap'n drive the bus. Well, in Wild World it was a taxi, but he pretty much was like a taxi driver, both essentially. That was kind of weird, but also cool at the same time. But honestly, I feel like Captain just is better when he's on a ship, on his little boat. Yeah, he really does. Even if it's like back to his old role of greeting you. I am glad he's in this game though. Right, that's another house done. Oh yeah, Gulliver like has like changed a lot between games because I remember in Wild World and I think City Folk he would be in a spaceship, and then they finally returned him back to him just being stranded on the beach. Oh, we'll visit Nico then. Yeah, it was the same way in Wild World as well. The cool thing with Gulliver in Wild World is that at the top screen, you could like see a spaceship flying above there. I really liked that implementation. I don't know all of them, but I'll teach them all the ones I know. Dedicated inventor you. I'm not sure. I've actually never heard of a gibbon before. Well, let me look this up real quick. I got so confused. You know, at first I thought it was a monkey, but... Huh. I want to say he could be, but at least with the pictures I'm seeing, I don't think it's just missing the ears. Looks kind of similar. Let me see if I can get a direct answer. Okay, he's considered a monkey. A gray langur? Langur. Yeah, he's a gray langur. This is... Okay, I'm gonna look... I have some Wikipediaing to do. I was getting like... There's just a whole bunch of stuff being listed. I'm like, oh, that actually seems like a good read. Yep, a gray langur. Alright, I'm gonna probably head back to the island, and I know I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so I might finish up. I think this is the longest I have streamed, which I honestly really like. I like doing long streams when I can. Wilbur's pretty cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it for the day. Because I'm getting hungry, and also I need a little bit of a break. Yeah, thank you for stopping in, Alice. It was a lot of fun. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be when I'm gonna be streaming next. This upcoming week's kind of like a little bit up in the air because I think I'm gonna be busy or I might not be busy. I don't know. But I'll try and have some like streams up, like some waiting rooms up for when I'm gonna be streaming next. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Hold on, let me finish off with like a hula dance. Alright. Well, have an amazing rest of your evening and hope you had an awesome day. And I'll see you next time.